Hello everyone, KingWither here. Let's open up the world and start the timer. Put a little bit of thought into what I want to do in the future, but I think we're gonna start with making a list, I think. Not quite sure exactly. I think it's a little quiet in my ear. Gotta find something that's loud. There we go. Sorry, adjusting my volume. We gotta figure out what we want to do. So, we're gonna start. Definitely building is one thing. And then we'll just fill it in. So my thoughts are that I make like 2 or 3 categories, and then we choose from 1 or 2 every day, and that's what we do. So building, some sort of gathering, right? So if we need to gather some materials, we'll go gather a bunch. Building, gathering, and then challenging. That can be, that's like hunting the wither, doing all that other stuff, exploring too. So start at the beginning. The first stuff we want to start looking at is not infrastructure. We want to do, I mean, that's technically what it is, but fort support buildings or something. Fort town. Yeah, fort town buildings. More farms, right? So that means like animals and plants. And the third thing, what else we're gonna build? Kind of want to just start getting roads like all over the place. Mountain road. Yeah, so eventually we're also going to be going to the castle on top of the mountain, building the floating one. But that'll be after this. Gathering, we don't really need materials unless we want to go grab more calcite. I don't know if that's how it is. We already have enough quartz, we don't need to gather that. Gotta do wool for the for banners, because we're gonna do some banner work. Probably not this episode because I didn't prep for it, but maybe next episode we'll finally get the banner ready for this town. I think I figured it out. So after gathering the wool, we want to gather something. Probably just more like oak wood or something. So we can get the building materials up there. Challenging, of course, is kill the wither, kill the elder guardian, and map quadrants. And mapping quadrants isn't going to work until we get, breaking and mending, but it's not really a thing we're worried about just yet. So, more calcite means going to find the geodes. We know where one is, and it's by the Elder Guardian. So, do we prep for that? Sure. Elder Guardian can be the next buddy that we go after. It's not really like that big of a deal. So we could probably do it without too much problems. How many apples do we got? We want to get at least 3 golden apples for this. Perfect. It's not too hard once you're... Oh wait, what am I doing? It's not too hard when you have all this stuff. Keep running out of torches. Smarty pants. And then while we're over there, we're gonna probably demolish that that geode we died in, or at least get the calcites off of it. We're just gonna grab doors. Think we have enough food. Sure. Ooh, hiccups, man. We're gonna need another banner renamed. Yes. That reminds me, because we busted our anvil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, potions, right? We don't really need potions. We don't need potions if we just use lanterns to light up the way. Whatever. That's way too much, but hey. Yeah, lanterns. Nailed it. Because the lanterns we can place under the water and they won't bust anything. Well, I'll just bring like 3 or 4 buckets of milk too. We might want to do water breathing potions, but I mean, we've got the doors. It's not a problem. An axe that's not broken, please. It's good enough. That's just for the doors. Maybe we make a couple more doors. One does not simply walk through more doors. I'm dumb. Sorry. Cool. We gotta grab the map, but we're gonna do mark where the ocean monument is. It's kind of a walk. Now that I think about it, it's a decent ways. It's down at the bottom corner, like over here. This is where we're aiming for. I mean, we can take the boat. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll grab some markers so we can mark the geode too. Because we'll swoop down from the top. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll take the boat long way around, just so that we can bump into it. Cool. Yeah, that's good enough. We're good. It's just gonna be a little dicey in there for a sec, but we should be totally fine. Alright, let's rename the banners. One is going to be Geode, one's going to be Ocean Monument. Pretty sure I spelled that right. Geode. Gotta go grab a boat. We're good. Anyway, the goal of this is to get the sponges and stuff, just for fun. And to kill the Elder Guardian just because we can. I think. Shoot, I just said something about building blocks. Sure. Put those arrows away. Wherever I put them. Shoot, I just said something. We need more milk, for sure. Should we take 8 buckets of milk? We'll take 4 and be a little sparing. We should be okay though. Let's take a nap. A sleepy. Yeah, this one's not going to be too tough of a thing. Those doors don't like to close. Just buckets of milk. I think you can milk the same cows. Yeah, sure. And a boat. That's what it was. Bye, horsey. We're gonna go kill a monster. The Elder Guardian is something you can definitely do first, before, like, the End Dragon. But, you know, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna actually take the long way. The long way by boat. Because, you know, it all connects. Might as well. And it's not really a place worth going to multiple times. Unless you're trying to get all the materials, you know. Or set up a guardian farm. Kind of difficult. How I did it on the server was, I just broke everything in the monument. So the whole outside I broke. And then I built like a bottom area where their idle animation just makes them sink. So I had built that, and then I capped it, which makes the rates go way higher if you put them in shadow. And then they all kind of just fall down into this hole and die. And that's how I built the farm for it. Pretty sure we have a... Let's see if I can remember the path without cheating. Pretty sure it was like a right-hand turn right away. And then it was like something. Because we go swoop in left, and then we turn right, and then we go again. Yeah. It's not that way. It's actually this way. Swoops around. Then it eventually pokes us out the other side. It's actually kind of faster to just go the other way. But hey, I'm trying to remember. Since we used this way once before. I wouldn't mind living here either. Because, you know, that's not far from the house. Right in this clearing. Maybe. Maybe we set up a little wood location. Does it connect? Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of far. We could probably build a road. But, oh jeez, why does this always happen? Anyway, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know how long we're staying on this world. We could be on for a long time. At least until the winter. I'm not going to update the chunks or anything. I'm just going to... I don't know, maybe. I'd rather start over with nothing, so that I can get the authentic experience with the new caves and cliffs. So, thinking we do that. Pretty sure I just follow this coast. Yeah, you can actually cut. So I'm pretty sure the geode's higher north. I think that's a gold block though, so I might nab that. Can't tell. Nah, it's not a gold block. It's just a magma block. Plus we've already gone to that, pretty sure. I'm excited to explore with elytras though. Goes so much faster, and it's so much more fun. You just need, you know, a lot of rockets. Huh. Guess we didn't see that before. Somewhere up around here is the geode. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. And it's all lit up, so we don't have to really worry about that. What we're gonna do is like put a... Oh, dolphin is being nice to me for some reason. Just that. Throw this up here. And it'll just mark it for us. Hey, that's not far. Yeah, just nabbing the calcite. We might do that right now. It's just that inner layer. It might be might be a little difficult under the water, but as long as we don't poke through the outside, I think. Don't know, this actually might be harder than I thought. Do we bust the outside too, then? Start doing what we were doing before? With you know. I know it's technically a monument, but hey. Jeez, this is kind of a bad idea, isn't it? Anyway, this will make it go faster. If you're actually standing in air, it just breaks the normal speed. Yeah, this was a little bit more tedious than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I remember we were like breaking so many tools just getting this set last time. Holy cow. Actually, it doesn't really break that much because we do have aqua affinity, so it doesn't really bust us up all that bad. We're definitely gonna have to use the and that drowned is about to touch me. Go away. It's like marginally faster, if at all. Whoa! This calcite stuff breaks super fast though. Maybe I only hollow it out. I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty. Alright, we gotta... we have a mistake at the top, but it's fine. Just grab literally everything. Thank you. Yeah, this is a little bit too complicated for me for right now. That's okay. It'll flow up to the top. We're gonna leave the amethyst alone though, like the actual amethyst part, if I can manage to not do that. Yeah. It's kind of fun going back. This is like I think this is the first place we died. And now we're just like kind of like dismantling it. I know we were gonna like put a monument or something here, but nah. We need the calcite. Because I've wanted to try it as part of the funny thing is they anti-gravity zombies. Alright, yeah, let's collect it all. It's getting night, which is the problem. Guess I should have thought about that, because more drowned come out at night. Actually, I don't know if that's true, because they do spawn down in the water, like, regardless. In the dark water. But I guess the whole ocean turning dark means more, right? Pretty sure we nabbed everything. Nothing like spooky. Being underwater all the time. If we're lucky, we'll hear my favorite music. Well, some of my favorite. What the? That was weird for a second. See if I can replicate that. Yeah. Standing in the inside of the banner. That's interesting. Get a look into another dimension. Alright, neat, I guess. Start putting it away. Put that back wherever we think it is. Probably right here. And I busted it here too. They grow underwater. That's cool, I didn't know that. Oops. Sorry there, buddy. Try not to break the amethysts at all. That's gonna make it dark inside for part of it. But I mean, we're making progress. It's not a lot of progress, but we're making progress. I really like this texture. The calcite texture is so good for clouds. Just looks so nice. Mixing it with a smooth quartz or something. I don't know. It's just gonna be. Hey, go away. Jeez. Sorry, I'm not really talking. It's kind of tedious. But hey, calcite blocks, right? Worth it. Or maybe not. They're kind of one of the more rare blocks. You can, just because you can find a bunch in one area doesn't mean they're not rare. It's just geographically rare in a place that you can actually find it. Because we've only found 2 places. Well, technically a couple more, but they were underground. But, you know, places where we can find calcite blocks fairly regularly. Alright, let's gather. All this extra kelp. We'll probably take that with us too anyway, so we can make the kelp blocks. Those have their own uses. They make pretty cool bathroom tiles. Not gonna lie. Just a little vacuum. Zzz. Vacuuming up everything in the ocean. Zzz. I'll just go put it somewhere. Cool. Decent amount. Not like a ton, but getting there. Ooh. It's messing up my the color in my vision. That's weird. My eye color I mean, like what I could see changed color because it's been so blue and purples. So we're not gonna mess with that section with this overhang. I'm just gonna start moving forward with the calcite. Maybe some of these like inner corners, so we can actually get at it. Plus from the inside, we'll be grabbing a few. Away. We haven't had one with a trident yet. Not complaining. I wouldn't mind getting one with a trident. But also they're annoying. So I don't think I have a door set anywhere, so I'll just make another one. Drown gurgles. Nasty. guess we've flooded the interior a little. It's okay. Try not to do that too much. Oh yeah. Our old map and stuff like that, our old gear. We'll leave that stuff here. But calcite Gobert. I will take you. Take all of it. Come on, let me out. Stop pulling me in. I don't like this. It's gonna get a little more difficult to take out the bottom sections, but it's fine. I don't mind, it's just gonna be a little bit of a pain. So we can always come back later. Not that I want to. I don't want to get this done with. It's kind of working. Just kind of mining. Not really caring where I'm going at this moment. We gotta go back up though and collect the rest pretty soon. Fine, let me hop up, jeez. Oops. Just trying to get a lot of it. Care at this point. To do it orderly. Just want it. Sorry. Still trying not to bust those as much as I can help it. Gotta go up. But yeah, we dropped a bunch in here. Oh, a ton. Looks like we did drop a ton. Alright, to the top before we start despawning it. Alright, pretty sure we've already would have lost it. It's not much here and there. Oh, hi. Wait. Trying to sleep. Nice. I mean, yeah, we're pretty much done with it. Oh wait, I forgot to dump it. Nice. It's a good amount. Hiccup. Pretty sure there's like a whole layer underneath us, but it's fine. Don't need to go get it. Just, spot checking. No, just for random pieces of calcite that I missed. I think I got almost all of it. Like, pretty sure. There would be a few here and there, but I think I got pretty much all of it. Except stuff that's like underneath. Yeah. The layer that's like right here. Yeah. Hey, we got a bunch. Yeah, I mean, that was it. I think we got all of it, all the calcite. Yeah. I'm fine with it. Let's take a look through the center. Wherever that is. Keep picking up ones that we've missed. Alright, what's it look like from the inside? Jacked up, but hey. I think we got all of the calcite out of this one. So rough estimate, we can calculate, oh, there's a few, well that's not it. Rough estimate, that's about as much calcite as you can get. Start moving things. About that much. That's 9, I think, on the top. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 stacks. That's pretty decent. Per geode, so. It's a fairly rare resource, but let's go put these back. Just randomly somewhere. Oh wait, unless you have a trident, I don't care. Ah! My wish has been granted. Somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Hello. They always throw it so fast. Yes, we got a trident. And then we'll give that mending and stuff too. It'll get its own little enchantment. Cool. We'll take that with us. Actually, we're gonna dump it. All the extras. Here. Stuff we don't need. Just toss those torches though. Cool. Then we just kind of go, right? See where to go. To the south. Pretty sure it's this way, right? East. No. West. Oh. Pretty sure we're going the right way. Now we're going the wrong way. Double check. Yes, now we are going south. Ah, man. I picked up something. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's the torches. Wow. I think we're gonna put the... Not sure. We'll see when we get there. It's a good ways away. I remember the bigger geode is somewhere along the ocean. Somewhere. Remember that huge one? They're probably all the same size, but we know roughly the location of one, and then one of them is in our mind somewhere. I mean, hey, we can go for treasure since we're here. And we actually have a... I think we're getting a little too close to new territory, though. But yeah, it's going to be generating it and lagging us a bit. More swamps, so joy. I was thinking just about paying these a visit. Seeing if we could grab anything interesting. Treasure map. Sure. Hey buddies, there's a lot of you. Yeah, see, they usually don't have anything good. Usually not. That guy's got a freaking trident, I think. Eat terracotta. Mind if I do? Oh, that's very strange. It probably has some treasure down here. Maybe off on the side though. Yeah, they're hurting themselves. Nice. Oh, another trident. Don't mind if I do. I will gladly take that from you. Oh, there it is. Just another. I bet you they're the same. What do you think? Oh, hold on. Yeah, they're the same. Keep one. Keep one empty, I mean. Cool. We got a lot of buddies. I think we already got this one. Wait. Smack you with the map? Yeah. Anyway. It's no problem. Well, there's a lot of them, though. Experience. I don't think Sweeping Edge works underwater. Not that that matters. So, 2 taps anyway. Oh, my favorite music is playing. Enderman. Skeletons. There's a cave under here. Alright, let's see where it takes us though. We need to go to the northwest. I think we've already done this one. Not sure. Northwest. No, that takes us off map. Off map we go. And then after this, we're definitely going for the. Shit, let me see the time. Holy cow. Yeah. Leaves us enough time. We'll be done with the ocean monument in like 20 minutes tops. Hey, another desert. That's cool. We'll try not to get distracted because we're not supposed to be out this far anyway. I try and stay in the quadrants. And only go over if there's like an immediate structure or something. But if you keep chaining structures and stuff, there's like no point in that rule. I don't go past the center 4 quadrants until I get them all mapped. And then I start mapping out further. But we're not ready for that. Not yet. I do have to map this though, so unfortunately that is where we'll be running around to. This is a beautiful desert too. It's got a nice little another bay. Deserts by the Bay, always my favorite. Love living in those. They're nice. Especially those like big plateaus, big wide open flat areas. Not seeing anything popping up on the map, so it's fairly boring. It's a cool looking map though. Sleep. I think it's still playing my oh shoot, which one did I shoot? Which one was it? I don't want to jack it up. Okay, good. I was like, crap, I don't want to mix them up. 32. That's the one. Oh. Acacia Tower. Way out there. I gotta see if that's Acacia though. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's Acacia. Forgot, that's another thing they changed. You can't just turn the camera and get rid of fog. The fog stays now. Still playing the music. I always like it. Boom, 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 boom. That's deep. Cool. The really interesting deep caves are going to be in the 1.8, especially in the water. Cool. Let's finish up the map first before we dig it. Up, up, up. I'm just happy that, like, I mean, it's still going. So center it. I'm trying to do it without getting rid of the shield. Back up. There. So somewhere right here. There you go. It's always within a block or two. Holy! Got a lot of stuff. Of course, we take our TNT. We're pretty much set to go get the Ender. Not the Enderman. What am I talking about? Did I leave my boat? No, I didn't. Cool. Back to where we were going. South. Dang, we went all the way past back up towards the geode. That's annoying. South and east. Cool. Stretch break. Ooh, why do I have this still up? Don't need that. Dolphins. Tip us a little bit to the east. Pretty sure we're almost back on the map. Maybe not that far east. Rowing, rowing, rowing. Funny, funny, funny. Glow squid on the bottom. I don't get why people hate glow squid so much. I think they'll like them more when we get the actual Caves and Cliffs update. Yes, where we were. You can tell because of all the dead stuff in the water. Ooh, that's not fun. Cool. And that's probably the point we have to go past. And there's a decent amount of swamps that we've seen. Yeah, this won't be hard at all with all our gear. Muddy water. Swampy water. Ah, not quite. There you go. Okay. I guess that's from when we were exploring around here. We just have not come back here for a long time. Stuff from like a month ago almost. Holy cow. Well, we're getting 2 things knocked off for our goals. A challenge and a gathering, right? So we can replace them. There's our little safety island. Oh, it's really close. It's really close by. We'll just put the, I'll put it up by it. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's off map, yeah. We'll just put it on the island. That's nice, with all the trees grown in. Fun little, little thing. Just put it over here, on the edge. Gets us pretty much right there. Jeez. Nice. Ocean monument right in the corner. Everything's out west. We gotta find stuff that's south and east. But, milk ready. Get some lanterns ready. We don't need the milk until we see the thing. So, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Is it getting close to night, though? Ah, it's noon. Alright. Here we go. No night vision, though. Not that that's a problem. We have a ton of... Whoa! I forgot we had the freaking icebergs nearby. I'm swimming. I'm not taking my boat, I guess. That's kind of a dumb decision. Oh good, I have my boat. Just to park it. We're gonna put the boat over the top, but not too close. Alright, any moment now, we're about to get the effect. So we'll try not to lose above us. Cool, dead end. There we go. There's the effect. Away. I hate these things. Might as well collect a few things, right? Alright, gold room. Pretty much one of the first rooms. That's cool. Still nothing. There's no real point. Oh wait, I guess it makes the swings harder. Alright, first door. We're gonna try and explore this bottom level. There is an outer, like, thicker level, but no, it's not really a problem. Just go away. Not here for you. Alright, we'll start going up. Technically, this is a way around. No, it's a dead end. What about here? That's a dead end too. And a second door. And I'm pretty sure it was back up one of these ways. Ooh, I can hear him. Smack me. And it's not up here. It's to the side of us. Oh, I actually see him. Problem is we'd have to dig through it with whatever. There's usually more than one. 2 is not unheard of. Away. Away. I'll smack you. Away. I'm not here for you. Here's one. Third door. Pretty sure we can just smack him. No problem. That was laughably easy. Alright, second one's down there somewhere. Let's take our pop a light though. Dunk. Mining fatigue does influence your sword speed too. Hey buddy. Chunk. Yeah, he's like through the side somewhere. Jeez, with the random parts of it. He was like down here. Yeah, through this wall. I think we can actually bypass the mining fatigue. So we gotta... Nah, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to take the milk now. Just to bust through that little bit. Yeah, it's stupid easy. Where'd it go? Hey. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. I don't think there's a third one. Stop running away. Jeez. Stop. Stop. Just die. Thank you. There's so many of them right here for no reason. Now's the time we would want to have a golden apple in our hand, just because they're being problem makers. Pretty sure they're just going to keep spawning too, but hey. Anyway, we're looking for the sponge room, but probably won't find one. They're not always there. Where's the doors? I'm just going around in case I hear a third, but I think they're usually only in pairs. Oh, good thing I waited, right? Oh, I think there's actually a fourth. Just sit in the corner and smack them to death. Easy. I think I heard another up here. I'm not sure. But I thought I heard another big one. Guess we'll find out. We'll take the milk one more time. Oh, I don't want water. 3 sponges is kind of sad. So, where's the freaking doors? I keep losing track of everything. Look out. Well, See how bad our armor is? Not at all. Nice. I mean, now we just go find the treasure. Oh, that's the entrance. Treasure room is like right ahead from the entrance. So. Yeah, I didn't see any sponge room, so. And we're not getting the effect again, so that's fine. We'll probably take a handful of stuff too. Like a handful of that of the prismarine. Not these things, but the actual prismarine from the bottom. The pillars outside. And a couple of these shards here and there. We want to come back with Silk Touch for these, though. They just make it pretty light. But, yeah, the pillars on the bottom are what we'll go for next. Yeah, is it worth it? We'll spend another, like, 2 minutes swimming around. I highly doubt we're gonna find a sponge room. I didn't see one as we went, so... I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's probably not likely. We already, you know, so want to start poking holes everywhere. But you wanted to fight. Like 3 doors in this one section. Yeah, not seeing anything. I want to get back down to that one section. I was like over here somewhere. I don't remember. Oh, I mean, hey, that works. Oh, it's the pillars I forgot. They're not actually the prismarine. Whatever. I'm out of water. I mean, I'm out of air. We're gonna pop in through the floor here, though. I don't think the shield actually blocks anything from that. Yeah, just on the edge. And, I don't know, maybe the roof. Start hollowing it out. But I only want the, not this stuff. We'll keep those, like, tiny amount, but we're gonna nab a stack. Oh, jeez, this is gonna go crazy up above, isn't it? Anyway, if they don't have a covering over the top, they don't spawn as much, so. There's fish in here. Attack the fish, not me. Jeezums, go away. Just here for the freaking prismarine. None of your business. Oh, jeez, there's so many. Just go away. It's my house now. Jeez. The alien eyeballs are attacking. Jeez. There's a lot. Do I have a stack yet? Almost. Nice. See, like, that hasn't had any monsters. They're spawning above me. I'm falling down in here now. But hey, we want a really inefficient farm for them. Just do this. I think we're done here, though. Yeah, I'm done. What the freak? That. Just get back home. Well, I mean, hey, all in all, 3 sponges, woohoo. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think there's a sponge room in every single one. We could spend more time. Actually, I'm just gonna poke a hole right through the front of this thing. Why am I swimming so slow? I'm just gonna poke a hole. Apparently that's not gonna work. There we go. Yeah, whatever. We're leaving. They didn't sink my boat. That's a good thing. Got to park far away from them. Alright, hey, I mean, we did our thing, right? Alright, let's, since we're here, I know I say don't explore off map very often, but hey. We're gonna explore off map just to see how big this, these icebergs are. I'm pretty sure it's not too big of a biome, but we'll see. This would be a cool place to live. Ooh, and some snow biome, I think. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of ice. Yeah, if we ever get a netherite pickaxe with a silk touch, I think we found our place where we're gonna start harvesting. I like that one. That's really cool. Just driving around this a little bit. Very good. Tons of ice. Love it. And then these little islands can be a little house. And with an ocean monument nearby, that's pretty decent. What's that? Can't even tell. Is that a... There's no way. Oh good, that's just another portal. I was like, no way, there's like a freaking stronghold right here. It's not. That was really cool for a second. I was like, no way. It's a huge one though. The huge portals are awesome to find. We already had some gold, so I think the treasure chest is covered. It's fine. We'll leave it be. But yeah, hey, they can get big. um, At home, dump it all off, and then I'll figure out what we're doing. Northeast. Yeah. Cool. Do we want to sprint across land for no reason? I don't mind doing that. Unless there's mountains in the way, because I hate mountains. Nah, we'll take the normal way. Make a mental note if we see the geode again. The one that's closer to the shore. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter how we get home. Oh, as long as you start the animation. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing challenge worlds too. Like only ocean or whatever. Not really down to do hardcore. When I play hardcore, it's like I just make an underground bunker and never leave until I have like all the gear. I'm growing trees and crops and stuff in there. How did a guardian get all the way over here? Guess they're killing the squids. They just have an abnormally loud attack, which I don't know if. Let's see. We had it up the whole time. Cool. I mean, hey, we're just sailing back home. Mark it off our book. About 15 more minutes. Oh, that's good. We did a good episode today. Ah, shoot. I gotta keep those in mind. I keep forgetting to do that. Stupid thumbnails. Because, like, otherwise I just keep taking thumbnails at the, should have taken one while I was fighting it, but again, I don't think about that stuff until it's too late. But hey, we beat it. Do I hold up a wet sponge? Sure. And I'll swim down to the front, take a picture while I'm getting attacked by these guys. Nailed it. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'll turn around somewhere. 5. Say cheese, one of you guys. Nice. That's great. That was a good one. I like that. Cool. And then we leave. That was a good thumbnail, I think. I don't know if I had my freaking hotbar turned off though, but hope so. If not, oh well. I'll just have to crop it. Woohoo! Nice. Now we go home. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do thumbnails. I'm kind of dumb. I should be taking like 3 or 4 each episode and then picking from the best, like normal people. But hopefully that turned out okay. I took multiple ones because there was like bubbles under me or something while I was trying to walk. I don't know why. It's probably just something I'm not paying attention. Pretty sure there's like a glow icon like right there, right underneath us. I think it's cool. So, you know, like lights up the ocean too. Whoa. Yellow water from the swamps. Super visibility though. I really wish they would put like freaking alligators down here. Wow. Just for fun. Oh. Maybe. I like the other one better probably. Underwater mysteries. Oh, jeez. Keep running into stuff. Nice. So, completed 2 objectives today, which I think is actually a better way of doing this series from now on. Finishing objectives or working towards objectives. We got a decent amount of calcite, not a ton. Wonder if we want to get a white concrete powder too or something, but I don't know. I might. Nah, I'll play around with it on camera once we get all the blocks, and I'll see how they look together. I don't know if I'm gonna do exactly like BioShock Infinite, but because that'll just be like normal buildings. I might do like a Olympus type deal with pillars and gold and such, which is always fun. I'm gonna find a spot to sleep. Ah. 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 I guess this is a bad spot. It is right by a ruin. I guess we should have seen that coming. Pretty sure we have room for a little more. Yeah, one more thing can go in there. Sorry, I'm adjusting my. Cool. Okay. Just continue. Could kidnap another wolf. I think this is where we got our wolf before. If we wanted to, we could get another wolf, take it home. I didn't see any though. Start making our way. Nah, not yet. Well, hey. I'm happy about it. And we got a trident for what that's worth. See if the fisherman's ready to do some more trading for coal. If he's trying to make his escape while we're gone. I don't know why, I just like the dirt distribution on this thing. It looks kind of cool. It's a little weird thing, but I like it. Lava. Yeah, I've always wanted to live on one of these. Just never get around to it. I think I did it once, but it was modded. It's kind of fun. Kind of just live in a sea cave. You can haul out the mountain or just, hang out by the ocean. That's about it. We're off course. Just a bit. Yeah, we're like living under this this thing right here. Just building a little like wooden fort with fort walls around the inside of this, so that it looks like it's part of the mountain, but it's got wood on this part right here. And then you just live on the inside. Have a dock, maybe a ship or something. That looks really weird, but yeah. And these are such sandy shores. Could have come here for sand, but we didn't need to. Do we take the route the way through? Nah, it doesn't matter. We're already past it anyway. I think it's back. Nah. It pops through to way west. We missed the chance for that. That's okay. That's fine. It's just a regular series now, I guess. Once we kill the Wither, it'll be a regular series. It's pretty much doing nothing but building random things, exploring, you know. Can always move away from the fort to build a new place. Not leaving the fort until the statue's done, though. In fact, I probably won't start the mountain thing until we get the statue done. I don't know. Future is uncertain, but that's fine. We'll do what we want to do. Fixing up the riverways is going to be one thing. We're going to need more moss, though. Nice. Just go put the sign. Jeez, if I could jump. Jeez. Just put the sign up. So it's getting dark. Every time. It's like, oh, it's getting dark. Now it's noon. It's the shadows shift sides. Funny thing. I don't know how that works. I don't know what my deal is. Just, I can tell immediately. I think it's got something to do with shadow switching, like, all at once. I'd have to get a time lapse of it or something to see what my deal is. Because I feel like the whole world gets a little darker when it gets noon. Let's put this back first. Nice. A couple more things marked. Jode. And then I think we have a new treasure map that I actually like better. Just sure. We got milk to drink, I guess. Haven't made a cake. Could make a cake. What are we? 365 yet? Nah. Once we hit 365, we'll make our cake. Another 100 days. So what, like another 10 episodes or something? We'll make our 1-year cake. 1 year in the game. That's always something fun. I always try and beat the Dan Dragon and, you know, all the bosses by day 365. Just, you know, after a year, fully netherite, full everything. It's something to be proud of. I don't think anything's changed since we've been here. I don't think we've edited anything. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's... almost want to put that somewhere. It would mess up the ceiling, though. Maybe we put it as decoration or something. I don't know. Something over here to replace the. Oh, yeah, it's got a sword on it. So, yeah, sort of looks like a sword. Probably face the other way. I don't know. Sure. I mean, it looks kind of janky, but maybe we put it out here just for fun. Or, yeah, the enchanter table. the enchanter, whatever it's called. The tower. So the thing about the terracotta is you gotta like rotate as you put it in. See, otherwise it gets a little janky. Or you can go opposites. Stuff like that. Or even stuff like you know, get it absolutely messed up. It's the other way. Nope. I'm not so good with, yeah, something like that even. It's not too bad. I'll keep that. Actually, I almost want the sigil on the ground though. The one where it's all not that one. All pointing into the center. I like that too. That's cool. I'll keep that one. Yeah, I could do a whole video on terracotta, and I don't want to because it's a tedious thing. But you can make some pretty interesting things. I don't have a like ocean monument one. So there for our little tiny thing. Ocean stuff. Did I put the heart of the sea somewhere? I actually don't think I've moved them yet. Yeah, I don't think I've moved it. Yeah, whatever. Gold. Some emeralds. Hey, we're up to a stack. We're gonna do some trading in here. Bum. That's enough for him. Keep going. Yes, that. Beautiful, beautiful. We're out of room. Maybe this is the first time we'll just like keep it in the shulker box. Ooh, sniff, sniff. I don't know what to put there. Probably just kelp. I should label some of these other ones while I'm at this, but probably not right now. Yeah. Putting stuff off is lazy. There's nothing in these centers, nothing here. Just make a bunch of them. Like 20. I don't have enough sticks. That's fine. We'll go out and about fairly soon to chop down some wood. Chunk, chunk. Centers don't really need to get labeled, but I will anyway. So we gotta this guy a new location. Slightly to the side. Nice. Never would have guessed. Cool. Yeah, these don't have anything. These do, though. This is like a miscellaneous metal things. Whatever, we'll just do the... It's like lights and metal randomly, just like hodgepodged. No, thank you. This is like gravel and stuff. This is like redstone stuff. Cool. This is like tool stuff. This is like nether stuff. Just like some just netherrack. This is like more nether stuff. This is like end stuff. Just gotta do some stuff for that. Cheese. Cool. Slightly better. Seeds. Nothing yet. Cool. Slightly more decorated. Calcite. Where did I put the, there they are. It's not what I did. Go away. Just calcite hanging out. Cool. Just trade villagers and then we're done. Pretty much. That's all I really had in mind for today. Yeah, we gotta do books and stuff. Yeah, let's grab some books because we do need mending. If his prices are decent. Books. Get rid of books. I believe we did. Uh-oh. It will just make a lot. Oops. Thank you for your books. Sugar was a crop, I'm pretty sure. That's just if we need it later, like I usually do. Okay, sleep. It's probably nighttime. Yep. Who needs a clock when you can look straight up the stairwell to the sky? And we still have no name tags. That's the weird thing. Still no name tags, so we can't name our pets officially. I don't have any names for them unofficially. Jeez, what the freak? Yeah, I don't know what's happening out there. Apparently there's a whole zombie horde outside. We gotta go find our fisherman. Hopefully he didn't escape. I got a feeling he did. Got himself killed. Definitely tried to get out of here. Where's your friend, huh? Did he ruin your trades and then split? Because if he did, I'm gonna kill him. Oh my word. Did we lose him? I knew he was... that was weird. I knew he was gonna make a run for it. Yeah, I'm only hearing one set of villager hymns. This guy got himself killed. I gotta look around for him. I swear. He was causing problems like day one. Jeez, so many zombies. Yeah, like a ton. Jeez. This is like 6 or 7. Man. That guy ran away. I'm gonna be mad. This guy. I'm gonna trigger a raid in his village. That's what I'm gonna do. I am tired of this dude. The only place I can think of him going is like down here or back to the other house or something. Probably left in the middle of the night and got himself killed. A dummy. Man, I knew I couldn't trust him as soon as he walked out and like jumped in here. I'm pissed. Oh, forget him. Dang, that sucks though. I'm sure it didn't like teleport somewhere. Yeah, he's like straight up gone. I'm mad at him. Well, at least his prices are lower. I can deal with that. Books. Let's do a couple. Let's do a lot. Nice. He's an expert. I think he's about to switch to master too. Nah, he's just right on the cusp. And it's down to 10 again. Awesome. Hey, book and quill. That's a good trade too. Hey, a clock. Sure, we can get our first clock. I don't care. Go put it up somewhere. At least this guy stays here. Hey, name tags. Finally. Okay, I mean we can name our dudes, but I want to get a couple mending books. I think 2 or 3. Yeah. Not as cheap, but hey, it's better. Cool. And then some name tags, probably just 2. I think that does 3. Very cool, thanks, dude. I mean, that's even now. Like, it's an even trade. But I don't really need that. That impaling 4 is something else, though. For a stack, you can get impaling 5. That's good for water mobs, if we were going to even use it. Book and quill, that's a decent trade, but I mean, normal book is the same. Cool. I don't really want to keep a clock on me, but yeah, cool, we can name our pets, all of them. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I gotta figure out what happened to my dog. Oh, I put him in the house. That's why. I was like, oh, where'd he go? Alright, let's go grab another item frame, and we'll put this clock somewhere. Not sure where. Could go fancy with it. Why not? I'm bored to be fancy. Yeah, I'm mad about the villager escaping. We can always build like a railroad from the other one all the way over here. Alright, where to put it? Probably here, just for fun. Look, it's a clock. It tells us what time it is. In case you didn't know. So dumb. I mean, hey. Fishing pole is pretty much one of the things we haven't got yet. So yeah, in the future, we can name our animals. If anybody actually watches, I would like to hear what you guys would like to put for their names. But I don't think that's gonna... What was that purple? Is that from breaking that? That was cool. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Yeah, if anybody watches, I would love to for your ideas. Might make it a contest, huh? Hooray, the contest reward is you getting to name my animals. Hooray. Those go upstairs too. Yeah, if I see that, we're going to check from one more place, but then we're done. We did what we wanted to today. Oh, and we got to check it off the list. Forgot. Love it. We do got to stock up on food, though. List is upstairs. That one's like coordinates and stuff. Alright, let's see. We might do building next episode. We're good on calcite. I do want to start looking for more netherite again. Sorry, just so I can get the so I can get an axe. So we're done with this challenging. I'm going to include achievements. So we need the break a diamond hoe. That's an easy one. So tomorrow maybe building. This stuff's pretty straightforward, but it'd be so much easier. Well, the wool is fine. I don't know. Someday we'll do the banners. I'll keep playing around with the banner maker, see if there's any specific design I want. A diamond hoe's an easy one, we could do that. It just takes a while. Just run around a a plains biome and just hoe the ground everywhere. Yeah. Oops, made 4 pages. Yeah, that's cool. That's good enough for me. Oh, we did a good day today. What's our time? 2 hours? Hour and 43. Bad. Hi, kitty. It's a boy, so we gotta figure out. Might call it Tom, you know, for Tom and Jerry. Kind of looks like him. Alright, yeah, well, thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. We got 3 sponges. Hooray! Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode for sure. Yeah, I mean, hey, we're actually organized and getting some stuff done. We went back to where we died the first time. Grabbed a bunch of calcite. Alright, we'll probably do building or something next time. We'll definitely be more structured with the book. So, appreciate you all, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.